All four #1 seeds have fallen at the World Golf Championship's Accenture Match Play Championship.
Welcome to PGA Tour Today, brought to you by Bearing Point Management and Technology Consultants.
Both Tiger Woods and Vijay Singh won't be seen in the Sweet 16 as upsets continued Thursday in Tucson. Hello, I'm Win McMurry. Tim Clark took down the #1 player in the world 4-2 in the second round. Clark is 33rd in the world golf rankings and has had a very solid start this season with 4 more tournaments under his belt since the start of 2009 than Tiger Woods, who hasn't played in 8 months. In all 4 of Clark's starts this season, he has finished inside the top 25. He is 2nd this year in scoring average on tour and 4th in both greens hit in regulation and driving accuracy. Clark has made 5 previous appearances in match play, but Friday will be his first time advancing to the 3rd round.
I knew I had to play out of my mind to beat him, and in saying that, I needed him not to play his best for me to beat him, and that just seemed to happen. But I didn't miss too many shots today. If you guys watched, I played as good as I could play.
From the standpoint of ball striking, very pleased with the way I hit the golf ball, but I just didn't make enough birdies. And playing in match play, you're going to have to make birdies, and I didn't do that today.
Woods never held the lead after the 4th hole. The match was all square heading to the back 9, but Clark went on a run starting with the 11th hole, winning 3 straight. Woods won on the 14th hole with this chip in from the bunker, but Clark continued his fight, parting birdies to win both the 15th and 16th to advance. Clark will play 19-year-old Rory McIlroy. 2006 champion Jeff Ogilvy barely made it through to round 3. He held this clutch par putt on the 17th to extend his match, which went 19 holes against Shingo Katayama. Vijay Singh and Luke Donald also went 19 holes, but the Englishman carded 2 final birdies on the 17th and 18th to extend, and then birdied his 19th hole as well. Twice before, Donald has made it to the 3rd round, but he has never made it to the quarterfinals. Neither has Phil Mickelson, but he was able to win 1-up over Zach Johnson. Justin Leonard also advances after facing a fellow American, Davis Love III. 5 of the 13 Americans who entered round 2 advanced to play Friday. Colombia's Camilo Villegas heads into the 3rd round after posting some of the largest victories in the first 2 days of competition. In round 1, Villegas won 7-6 over Rod Pampling, and Thursday he beat the mechanic Miguel Angel Jimenez 5-4. However, fellow young gun Anthony Kim was knocked out, losing 2-1 to England's Oliver Wilson. It is the 2nd time Kim has gone down to Wilson. He and Mickelson lost Saturday morning foursomes at the 2008 Ryder Cup 2-1 to Wilson and Henrik Stenson. Brian Katrick of the PGA Tour Network on Sirius XM Radio is following the action inside the ropes.
Well, Win, your brackets have probably been busted, just like everybody else's. Tiger Woods loses on day 2, and there are no more #1 seeds left in this tournament, and we're left with names like Rory McIlroy and Oliver Wilson and Ross Fisher. But you know what? This is the future of golf, and I don't think Tiger Woods is going to be too disappointed in his performance for these 2 days. The swing looked good. He did everything he needed to do on day 2. Tim Clark was just better. Some of the matchups for round number 3 that are intriguing. How about Camilo Villegas? He hasn't even gotten to the 15th hole yet. He's playing Jeff Ogilvy, a former winner of this tournament, who's gone to 19 holes twice. Phil Mickelson 4-up with 5 holes to play on Wednesday against Angel Cabrera. That went extra holes. He was 4-up with 5 holes to play against Zach Johnson. That went to the 18th. He'll take on Stuart Sink, who has played the longest match, going 23 holes against Lee Westwood. It is always exciting at the Accenture Match Play Championship. Thursday was no different, and Friday will be just the same. Special broadcast times on the PGA Tour Network 1 hour later, 1 o'clock Eastern Time. PGA Tour Network, Sirius 209, XM 146, and right here on PGATour.com. Win.
Thanks, Brian. The Sweet 16 can be seen on the Golf Channel Friday starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. And down in Mexico at the Mayakoba Golf Classic, Bo Van Pelt has the early lead. Coverage is also on the Golf Channel Friday starting at 6:30 p.m.
PGA Tour Today is brought to you by Bearing Point Management and Technology Consultants, delivering new thinking for a changing world.